Okay, so here we are again with another video, and today we're gonna start with DXY as always. And well, I'm just gonna say that Darwinx account is going properly, and well, I am trying something else, but I'm going to explain it in the future. Okay, so I'm gonna explain today's trades, which I had a few, and well, we're gonna start with the XY. So what's relevant on the XY is that we took this previous weekly low. It's not one of those weekly lows that you really think it's important, but this one it is. I don't know why I didn't mark up that, but I saw it. Okay, so this is the important one. We had a reaction here and then a clean break. So this means for me that we can look for buys in this case, and yeah, it worked like that. Okay, so yeah, it worked for the buys. We had a break of structure here taking run liquidity in H1, but yeah, it just took this run liquidity in H1. Let me show you. Okay, and you would say why this is run liquidity in H1? Because it's the high that took this, as this took it this week, and then it took this roundly within H1 to continue higher. Okay, so this is why the price can continue higher in this case. And well, I was just waiting to see this. Like, we took this previous daily high and rally within H1, a small reaction with the week, so probably we had a continuation to the upside, and yes, we had it, and that made me look for sells on EU, for example. But well, sells. I don't really like. I use the XY to have more or less a bias, but I mostly depend on taking relevant liquidities. So if we take a relevant liquidity and I have my confirmations, I usually trade it because I'm studying it, and it usually gives you a trade if um if we have relevant liquidity on M5 or relevant liquidity on H1 closed and not taken. Okay, so that's a really important point because I only take trades if that liquidity is not taken. I'm going to note it. I don't know if you can see that where I am right now, but um. Okay. Liquidity for okay. I don't know if you see that, but well. So yeah, I just noted what I said. I'm going to show it to you right now. Okay, so on EU we took this previous weekly high. We still had this one, but in this case it just didn't take it. And then we took relevant liquidity in H1 and previous daily low, but with strength, and moved to the downside with strength and took this relevant liquidity in H1. And yeah, well, break, and this is a relevant liquidity in H1 too. Okay, had a break here, another break here, so this liquidity on H1. So let me show you on M5. Okay, so in this case we took that, had this break to the upside, taking round liquidity on M5 and taking this round liquidity on H1, and I just saw the price went up, so I had much more edge on some other pairs, and I just traded the other ones, and I didn't really care about EU today. Okay, and then when we took this, I just didn't fucking care. We had this break to the upside, but after taking round liquidity H1, but yeah, no confirmations, probably. Yeah, round liquidity and M1 was here, and we have no engulfing candles here as a mitigation, so maybe here we could have had a trade, but I think I saw it and I didn't like it. Yeah, not sure about that. I don't really like those weeks, but yeah, because I like a clean break, so I'm not sure if I would have traded that. Okay, and then well, it's out of timing. Fuck it. No, I'm not gonna trade that. It's out of timing. Sorry. And then it didn't break extractor. Well, here it broke extractor, but then it took the round liquidity on 5 here. Okay. So yeah, not something I would like to see or trade. No, I'm not sure. Okay, I wasn't looking at it, but probably no confirmation at all. Yeah. So let's see. GU. Okay, here we had two trades today. I'm gonna explain it right now. We after taking these two previous weekly highs, which in this case we took both, yeah. Not like EU, so I like much more GU. But as you know, I look for reversals usually, and well, we had some random liquidities here and random liquidities and previous daily low here. But in this case, we took this random liquidity on H1 that took this previous weekly high. So I had my proper confirmations. I had the pattern that I like, as you know, fake break here, creating liquidity after taking the low. In this case, usually if it does that after taking it with a wick, I like it more. And then we took that with a clean break. We even had this wick, which for me meant that sellers were in. We had another movement to the downside, more sellers. Then we had a strong break to the upside. But these weeks, I like these weeks because that meant that sellers were in and buyers too probably. But well, I decided to enter. We had a clear round liquidity in H1. So in these cases, as you can see, I wouldn't have entered if this movement had been had taken this. Okay, I don't know. I think it's not correct the grammar that I'm using, but yeah, if I had seen this being taken, I wouldn't have traded. Okay, but we respected that. We had a week, so I just trusted my strategy. Real liquidity in M1, two engulfing candles. This one is in the limit. They're the same. Okay, the same, but I decided to enter anyways, and well, we had a really nice trade. I could have waited here, but with the spread and everything, I saw the price stopping. We had a lot of momentum before, and I decided to close the trade there. And well, yeah. So in this case, on Darwin X0, my account is 0.48% up, as it's a 100k account. They give you a demo account. And then it went down all this way, so a strong move to the downside, taking previous weekly low, directly within H1 and previous weekly low again. It broke extractor to the upside, leaving this week's reaction here. It took that, and then well, my mistake here is that I finished having lunch and I was confused, so I thought it was 2 p.m. in here where I live. I thought it was 2 p.m. and it wasn't. Okay, so it was yeah, 1:30 more or less. Yes, and we had the break extractor. Then it went down into the mitigation, and with this engulfing candle, I decided to trade. I nearly hit stop loss and went to the upside. Okay, so in this case, I didn't. Well, I trade Darwin X0, but I put break even here as I didn't feel comfortable because I already had a TP, and it took me out by one. Well, no pips here. Okay, so it took me out here, and then it did the move. But I opened the trade in another place too. That's why I closed the trade on Darwin X02 because I didn't like to have two trades open. and well, it went to TP. I'm going to show it to you if I achieve it, okay, but I'm trying something else. I'm going to explain it if it goes well. I'm going fucking slow today, okay, so I'm going to try to go fast. Well, here I explain why I put the break even fast and everything, but yeah. And this is not charging, okay. Well, loading, not charging. Okay, so USD JPY, I'm gonna try to go faster here. Previous weekly high in this case, we took previous daily high, but in Asia. Then previous weekly high and relevant liquidity in each one, but no reaction here. And then with this previous weekly high, I was looking for sells. Why? Because we had clear relevant liquidity to take as a target. We had a break of structure to the downside with a wick. So yeah, this trade was precious, but the thing is that I didn't have confirmations and I was at my work. Okay, so we had break of structure, no proper confirmation, and movement to the downside to take this raw liquidity on M5. But if we had a confirmation in this case, well, the trade could have been something like this. Okay, 1 to 482. I don't usually have these trades, but and probably I would have closed the trade here or here, but yeah. I want, yeah, I don't know. Use this HF, more or less the same, but in this case we took round liquidity on each one here. Had previous daily high, but no really confirmations and clear liquidities here. So we had a break to the downside, but we had a lot of wicks and I didn't really like it. So it's true that the round liquidity on M5 was here, but well, yeah, I just didn't like it. I had the other trades open, and then it moved to the upside, and here, well, no trade for me. It's too far from this. We have liquidity to the upside, so no trade for me. And then USD CAD, previous daily high, round liquidity in H1 in this case, yeah. So I just waited for this to be taken and this to be taken, this round liquidity on H1. Broke structure here, but I just wanted to wait for this round liquidity on 5 to be taken, out of timing anyways, but I don't really like when I have those weeks, as you know. And then we had this break of structure here. It took the round liquidity in M5. I was at work, so I couldn't see this, but I'm not sure I'm gonna trade something having this, but it's, yeah, it's true that it's already mitigated. Okay, so we have mitigation here, and here's the next mitigation with this imbalance here, and then movement to the downside. This would have been my target, probably not taken, but yeah. So well, I'm happy today, as we had some good trades, and the strategy is working perfectly if you have clear targets and everything. I have to study if the break even on 50% partial is the most profitable form to, well, I don't know how to say it. If there's another option to that it's more profitable, but well, I have to study that. And well, I hope you like this video and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.